Jumbo, fellow adventurers, Happy New Year again. Mike Dooley, and it's time for a spiritual tune up. Of course, the questions coming in all pertain to dreams and goals and making this year the best year possible. I'm happy to oblige. Please post your questions below today on Facebook or Instagram, and perhaps they'll be my talking points in the immediate future. That's what these spiritual tune ups are all about, answering your questions. Today's question is a really good one. We've touched on it in earlier tune-ups. What our ego wants versus the greater good. Specifically, Mike, in manifesting your own ego's desires, you can tell this is good. Can you miss what the universe has planned for you? Is it therefore wrong to manifest as it can go against, possibly, the greater good? I mean, if you're not synchronized with the universe, your higher self, you might want one thing and the whole world is trying to give you another thing. Boy, we can make manifesting complicated. And that kind of question is awesome because it points to a lot of layers here that exist because of our ego. So let me strip it bare and tell you the simple, basic truth. There's a couple of concepts here. One, the greater good. What is the greater good? Best for all people involved. Where do you fit into that equation? Should you put their needs before your own? The greater good. Then there is, what does the universe have in store for you? You are its favorite child. Oh my gosh, we don't want to mess that one up, right? And what about your higher self? What if your higher self said, I want to go down there, planet Earth, and be a tall, bald guy? But then you come along and throw a spanner in the works, and you want to live your life on the fly, by the seat of your pants, directed by your ego, and totally mess up what your higher self wanted. Whoa! Complications. The greater good, and what the universe wants, and what your higher self wants, and what your ego wants has always been the same thing. Your joy. That's the greater good. That's what the universe wants. That's why the universe wanted to be you. Go ahead and be present. Go ahead and listen to your ego. There's no contradiction there. Imagine, and I've shared this before, you're a travel buff. You've gotten vaccinated. You're going to hit the world in the latter part of 2021 and make up for lost territory, just hypothetically. Let's say you want to go to Kathmandu, never been to Nepal before, on the Pacific, Asia. And so you do some research and you find out about the Himalayas and tiger tops and the rhino and all the camping and trekking and schlepping and Sherpas. And so 8 months from now, there you are. And you're at a crossroads walking downtown Kathmandu. Do you go left? Do you go right? What would my greater self want? Wait a minute. Your greater self in this case, in this metaphor, is the you who planned the trip. Would you really be like, I need to base this decision on Mike? Mike's ideas back in January when Mike said, let's go to Kathmandu. It's like, you're in a better place then and there on the ground in Kathmandu to call those shots, to bring about your greatest happiness. For you to be like, what does Mike back in January want out of this Kathmandu trip? How am I best going to achieve that? It's like, oh my God, Mike just wanted your butt in Kathmandu. You just wanted your butt in Kathmandu. The universe just wanted to be you. Now, it's about you getting it on. And the only way you can truly be happy, and this is the crux of the matter, is if you do it your way, if you follow your heart, if you reason with your mind, if you learn your lessons. And there's no better way to learn lessons, whether it's being of service or following your heart, than doing the best you can with what you've got from where you are. You have to be you. And that's where the ego comes in. The ego is going to tell you, I know how to be me. Listen, listen, listen. But your job, not to annihilate the ego, to manage the ego, to put it all into place, to ask yourself, is this what I really want? Do I really want to move towards financial abundance and total freedom and be able to help other folks? Yes! then that's the greater good. Then that's what the universe wants. And there's no way you can mess this up. The greater good, what the universe wants, what your higher self wants, and what your ego wants is always your happiness. That's what to focus on. Will you stub your toes? Will you think going down that path is going to make me really happy, and find out sometimes that path won't make you happy? Won't that be the best lesson in the world ever for your ultimate long-term happiness, to eliminate some of these distractions and find out that that's not where the juice is, that's not where your heart is? This is the greater good. So the bottom lesson here at the beginning of this beautiful, auspicious year, have your dreams. Big dreams. Follow your heart. That's what the universe wants. The universe knows your nature, as is true of all people. You're good. You're going to take other people's feelings into account. You're not going to live your life based on their feelings, but you're going to do your best to be of service. You're going to do your best to shine your light. You're going to do your best to be an example to other folks. And you're going to do that best by being yourself, anchored in the present, listening to your ego, learning to manage it. Go have at it. And if you're of the persuasion of goalless living, like I just want to live off the seat of my pants, just go wherever intuition calls me, great. That's awesome also. That's a goal, by the way. Goalless living is a goal. I'm not being facetious here. We all have desires. And sometimes we think, if I just got rid of my desires, my dreams, my goals, I could be in the present and enjoy my life more. Nothing can eliminate your desires. That's a healthy part of the component that makes you an adventurer in time and space. Your personality and what has come from it, your ego, is the encapsulation of what God wanted in being you. God didn't want to be you so that you would have no personality, no preferences, no desires. So go for goalless living if you want, but you're still going to have desires. Okay? Learn to follow your intuition more. It's all good. Just be happy, and you'll learn how to set those goals, reach those targets, take the baby steps, allow the universe to carry you along, which is just your greater self, which wants for you what you want for yourself. All right, hope that's not too complicated. Hey, today we're kicking off the 21-day Change One Thing adventure, and I'm going to dive deep into this stuff. I've already sent out the first email of the 21 days. It's not too late to catch up. This afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, New York City time, I'm doing a 1-hour workshop on the miraculous mechanics of manifestation. At the end of the 21 days, there'll be 4 workshops, 21 videos. I will hold your hand every step of the way. I'll go into the cursed house, how to avoid them, frame your end results, prepare for even better, follow your intuition, use vision boards, creative visualization. I got every trick in my toolbox is going to be unveiled in the next 3 weeks for $19. For $19. Well, you know, I want everybody to be involved. And already we've got 10,000 people. And the number is growing every minute. So be one of those if you're not already one of those. Can't wait to share with you at 3 p.m. today. It's not too late to sign up and get your email. If you're watching this a few days after the live broadcast, we're not going to close off sign-ups for some time, so you can still join us and catch up at your own pace. All the workshops will be recorded. Okay, fellow adventurers, life is beautiful and you are powerful. Have the best Tuesday of your life so far. If you're interested in the 21-day adventure, go to my website, tut.com. tut.com. Hasta la vista, baby. Much love from Florida.